How can someone hide trillions of dollars without anyone catching on? Sounds impossible, right? But the Sinaloa Cartel does it like pros. It's not just shady deals. It's clever tricks and global setups that would make even bankers jealous. Curious? Let's see. The disguise of legitimacy, shell companies. Think about that small, unassuming local business in your neighborhood. Everything seems perfectly normal, right? It's a place you pass by every day, never thinking twice. But what if I told you some of these businesses are more than meets the eye? The Sinaloa Cartel has mastered the art of using these front companies, businesses that look completely legitimate, but are actually anything but. The brilliance of these operations lies in their subtlety. The transactions are deliberately small and carefully designed to fly under the radar. The business owners are often regular locals with no obvious connections to any criminal organization, making them the perfect decoy. When authorities start looking into things, everything checks out, exactly as planned. The operation remains under the radar, hidden in plain sight. Cash on the move, planes, cars, and everyday objects. Making billions from illegal activities is one thing, but how do you move that kind of cash around without getting noticed? Well, the Sinaloa Cartel has figured out how to stay under the radar, and it's pretty creative. They've turned everyday modes of transportation into high-tech smuggling tools. Let's talk cars. These aren't just any cars. These are vehicles that have been custom modified to help the cartel move money without anyone suspecting a thing. We're talking hidden compartments tucked away in all sorts of places, behind door panels, under seats, even inside the car's frame. With the press of a button, a secret drawer pops open, revealing stacks of cash that would make anyone in the spy world jealous. But cars are just the start. Private planes are another major tool in the cartel's operations. These planes aren't landing at big, busy airports. Instead, they touch down at smaller, less scrutinized airfields where nobody's paying much attention. And inside these planes, you guessed it, more hidden compartments, keeping the cash out of sight and out of mind. And here's the wildest part: everyday items. Yep, things like furniture, electronics, and even canned food are cleverly used to hide money. That comfy couch you're sitting on? It could be hiding a small fortune sewn right into the fabric. Hopefully, it's not yours. Lavish but strategic real estate ventures. If you had trillions at your disposal, wouldn't you want a few mansions? For the Sinaloa Cartel, buying real estate isn't just about luxury, it's a clever way to launder money. Here's how it works. They buy properties outright, usually with cash, avoiding banks and financial records. These aren't just any properties, though. We're talking about secluded estates, luxurious beachfront villas, and even entire apartment complexes. After a few years, they sell these properties for a profit, and just like that, the dirty money is clean. Interestingly, they focus on regions with lax property laws, where no one bats an eye if a buyer skips the background check. In some places, all it takes is a briefcase of cash and a handshake to close a deal. Hidden in plain sight, trade and fake invoices. If you think money laundering through trade sounds like something straight out of a corporate thriller, you're absolutely right. The Sinaloa Cartel is known to use a clever tactic called trade-based money laundering to move around its dirty cash. Let me explain how it works. Think about a shipment of goods, maybe coffee beans or electronics. The invoices might claim an inflated price, like $1 million for something that's actually worth only $100,000. The extra $900,000? That's cartel money, cleverly disguised as part of the trade deal. But they don't do this alone. They team up with shady businesses that help fake invoices and manipulate shipping documents. On the surface, it all looks like a regular transaction. But for those in the know, it's a tangled web of deceit hiding millions of dollars as they move across international borders. Digital gold, cryptocurrency. When Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies were introduced to the world, the Sinaloa Cartel didn't waste time spotting an opportunity. Why go through the hassle of smuggling piles of cash when you can zip money around digitally? Cryptocurrencies brought them exactly what they needed: anonymity and speed. Instead of stuffing suitcases with cash, they could convert their money into Bitcoin and send millions across the globe in seconds. No banks, no paperwork, no red tape. Digital wallets became their vaults, and thanks to blockchain's complex system, tracking these transactions is nearly impossible. What's wild is how fast they embraced the tech. While governments and banks were still scratching their heads over how cryptocurrencies worked, the cartel had already mastered the game and turned it into a powerful tool. Betting big, casinos as money laundering hubs. Casinos have long been the perfect blend of thrill and luxury, but for the Sinaloa Cartel, they serve a much bigger purpose: cleaning dirty money. Instead of spinning wheels or rolling dice for fun, they're leveraging the system to turn piles of cash into seemingly legitimate funds. Here's how it works. Cash is exchanged for casino chips, giving it an air of legitimacy. After playing a few rounds at the tables, maybe winning a little or losing just enough to stay under the radar, they cash out those chips. Now the money looks like honest gambling winnings. The process becomes even more elaborate in hotspots like Macau, famous for its high-stakes junket operations. These exclusive gaming rooms cater to the ultra-rich, but they also make it easier to dodge financial scrutiny. High rollers and organizations like cartels benefit from these loopholes, turning risk into reward in ways that go far beyond the casino floor. The network never sleeps. The Sinaloa Cartel's operations are a testament to their global reach and adaptability. They employ experts in finance, technology, and logistics to stay one step ahead of the law. Whether it's hiding cash in secret compartments or moving it digitally, their methods evolve with the times. Another thing is law enforcement gets smarter, and so does the cartel. It's a constant game of cat and mouse, with billions at stake. The Sinaloa Cartel's ability to hide its trillions isn't just about cunning. It's a blend of audacity, innovation, and an understanding of how to exploit global systems. Each method they use, from shell companies to cryptocurrency, is a puzzle piece in a much larger game. So that's the wrap-up. If you found this as fascinating as we did, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more to uncover together.